Hi there! In this video, we'll review together a service design job position in Singapore at a government agency called GovTech. Exciting, right? With my mate Mark, we work hard to help service designers just like you around the world shape and design a fulfilling service design career. That's why every week we highlight an exciting job position that is interesting for the community. So let's get started right now. When I visit the job board on the website servicedesignjobs.com, I see many jobs. But the one I'm interested in today is this one for a service designer in Singapore. Why did I choose this job offer to review this week? Singapore is a place I never visited, but from time to time we have the opportunity to find jobs in the region and then share them further with the community. And you know, in a COVID time where I can't responsibly travel there, reviewing a job from Singapore will feel like a little vacation time. For who is this job position? There are many types of service designers out there. To me, this job offer seems to be a great position for someone who has loads of experience in user interface design and user experience design, but especially for someone that wants to slowly transition to service design. Indeed, when you look at the job offer, they clearly say that you need to be able to demonstrate UI design skills with a strong portfolio, and that you need to be able to build high-fidelity prototypes using Sketch and InVision across digital platforms. But you know, not every service designer out there is a UI or UX expert. So, if you are not a digital designer, I don't think this job offer is for you. But if you are someone who has experience in UI and UX, I believe this is a job position where you can find an organization that understands the value of prototyping and testing. In fact, we can see that in the key responsibilities where they mention a list of possible user research activities. What's interesting to me, when you look at how this job offer is designed, is where there is more content and where there is less. Even if research comes in the first position in the key responsibilities section, the UI design responsibilities has 4 times more bullet points. And you know, that's a lot. I don't know much about GovTech in Singapore, but this could be a sign that this organization is looking for someone who is a great UI guy and who, in addition, can also dabble in user testing. What did I like in this job post? Like many jobs in government, the mission and sense of purpose are here pretty high. And I think this job and organization might have an even bigger mission than the average government entity. Indeed, they say, we support Singapore's vision of building a smart nation, a nation of possibilities empowered through info-communication technology and related engineering. And yes, they say it with a very deep voice like mine. But you know, that sounds like something very empowering. And I think many of us will feel proud to be part of a team that is working towards that goal. What should you ask in the interview? No job description is perfect or answers all your questions. And if it would answer all your questions, that job description will be the length of a dictionary. This job offer from GovTech in Singapore for a service designer isn't perfect either. So, if you apply and get invited for an interview, which would be great, I think there are a few smart questions you can ask to uncover the blind spots that the job description leaves. One of my first questions will be, why did you choose to name the position service designer instead of UI or UX designer? As I said in the beginning, this job seems to have a strong focus towards UI and UX design. I think it can be a very insightful conversation with the recruiter to chat about what are the specific service design skills that are needed here. A second question, which is a follow-up to the one we just uncovered, could be, how do you see this role evolve in the next years? It seems that today, this role is very UI-driven. Do they plan to transition this role towards more research activities? Or will it stay as it's described in the job description forever? The little critical note. The critical note I want to share with the people who wrote this job description is pretty simple. And you know, it's one I have already expressed numerous times in these episodes, and I might do it again and again. But it's an important one, so I'll keep repeating it. Please show me the salary I can expect. It's a piece of very simple information to add, but I feel it's really missing here. Especially from a government agency, I would have expected a bit more transparency. And you can do that simply. For example, say, the salary starts at X thousand bucks per year, and it will depend on your experience and profile. Simple, but it sets the right expectations. Time for action. So, this is definitely an interesting position for a digitally focused service designer who loves tools like Sketch or InVision. If you know anyone interested in a job like this, make sure to share this video as it has the link to the job offer in the description right below. But now let me ask you something. What's the one question you would ask about this job during the interview? Make sure to add it in the comments to help the community. Thanks for spending that little virtual vacation in Singapore with me. I really enjoyed it. If you want to continue such virtual vacations around the world, make sure to check the next video. In this video, my mate Mark reviews another job offer, but this time for a service designer in South Africa.